And the French prosecutors have demanded an 18-month jail sentence for the man who slapped President Emmanuel Macron, terming the incident an act of deliberate violence. 28-year-old Damien Tarel, who slapped Macron during French president's tour to southeast of the region of the country, faces maximum 3 years jail sentence and a fine of 45,000 euros, that is equivalent to about $55,000. Earlier, the French President Emmanuel Macron had played down the incident and called it an act of stupidity and violence that is unacceptable in a democracy.
Allez, venez là, un petit coup.
There's stupidity, and when stupidity comes with violence, that's unacceptable. That's something else. We can't confuse it for something else. I hear the anger, and in a democracy, anger can be expressed. You know that I always come into contact with people having arguments at arm's length, and that's important to me. People express their anger to me, sometimes their distress. I'm always there. Sometimes I have answers, sometimes I don't. But I try to tackle it. Sometimes I make mistakes, sometimes I succeed. That's legitimate anger, and we'll always be there to answer to it. But stupidity and violence? No, not in a democracy.
Now, French government spokesperson has said that the act was condemnable, but it won't put the president off his tours, and he will continue to meet people across the country.
Le président va continuer à aller au contact des Français comme cela a été prévu et qu'il a évidemment toujours avec lui un dispositif de sécurité, du GSPR comme on dit, qui va évidemment continuer à être à ses côtés pour avoir cette vigilance que j'évoquais il y a un instant.
This incident that made nationwide headlines evoked sharp anger among the citizens, with many Parisians demanding strict action against their perpetrator.
I find it absolutely saddening. We can disagree with what President Macron has done. We vote the next year in the presidential elections. There will be plenty of people voting against him. We'll see if he is re-elected. But this electoral campaign cannot be based on violence.
I think it's scandalous. We absolutely cannot allow this. There has to be real crackdown on this.
There have been several concerns in France about violence targeting elected officials, especially after the violent Yellow Vest economic protest movement, where the protesters clashed with riot officers in 2019. Village lawmakers have been among those targeted by physical assaults, death threats and harassment. But France's head of state has been spared until now, which is why there is palpable anger through French politics in the wake of the attack. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.